You know, there's always a fry. There's always a potato, a form of potato. Baked potato is the worst unless you load it with a bunch of stuff. But even that will make you feel better. I'm just a girl.
This is how to change a hubcap.
Oh, man. What?
Part 1.
Haven't we seen this? Stop it.
Go.
Oh, this gives me anxiety every time. Stop. It hurts.
Go.
Oh, my gosh. You don't have a wrench? What kind of... Oh. I hope you're doing that just for the clip. If not, look out, folks. She's on the road. She's driving. No one toddlers after being unattended for 0.32 seconds. Hey! Oh, what is this? All right, I don't know if they do that, but they do. They get into stuff. They do, especially between like the age of 1 and 2, where they don't really know. When you tell them no, they know that you're saying no, but they don't know about no yet. You know what I'm talking about? Parents, you know what I'm saying? First time I got rid of Pluto, now I'm coming for Uranus. For a guy that's so sciencey, he's really abandoned a lot of scientific facts, but anyways. I almost dropped my phone on my soft carpeted floor, but thank goodness I have lightning fast reflexes and was able to slap it into the wall instead. Jeez. What is that? Is that a frickin' 5? Are you rocking a iPhone 5 still? If you are, more power to you. When you finally buy your first home, only to realize a couch costs $1,000. Well, that's a pretty spendy couch there. A lot of them do cost around that. You could find some deals. Geez, even this was a while ago, but when I was living by myself still, I walked into Ashley Furniture and said, "What's your cheapest couch?" And it was $500. So maybe it is $1,000 for a couch now. I don't know. That is the couch I bought, by the way, the cheapest one they had. LA locals taught me something new today. Let's see here. Okay, you got a Starbucks coffee stopper and a coin. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Stop it.
It's going up.
I don't see it.
It's go. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's working.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to promote breaking the law. But, however, just hear me out here. If you are in Chicago, I know we've mentioned this at some point on this channel, but this is a real thing. In Chicago, the rights to the profit of the toll, the tolls, these parking tolls, it is, they sold the rights to that money for like 100 years to Dubai or somewhere over there. They did. All that money you pay in Chicago for parking tolls, it doesn't even go to the city anymore. We got to fact check. This is real. This is a thing. So if you are in Chicago, you're not stealing from the city of Chicago. You're stealing from overseas. We all have that one relative. I bet they're still good. Jeez, is that the... These got to be the containers from frickin' Cool Hand Luke. That's how old those are, you know? They're... Does anyone know what I'm saying? The Cool Hand Luke where he puts the spices on the ground so the dogs that are chasing him, they sniff the spices. Classic movie, classic scene. That's a top 100 movie of all time. And I mean that. I think it might be a top 50 movie of all time. If you've never seen it, enjoy. Stick it to the man, Luke. That's what I'm talking about. How people think you'll react when you say, "I didn't have that on my bingo card."
Dude, how about Luka to the Lakers, huh? Crazy, man. Crazy.
Didn't have that on my 2025 bingo card.
Yeah. One of the best jokes you'll ever be able to make. That's amazing. Yeah, it's probably the best joke in the history of jokes that has been said millions and millions of times on places like X, in every social circle around the world. Continue saying it. It's hilarious. Ha ha ha. It's great. Me, I'm a 90s kid. No, you're a 30-year-old man. Don't say that. What do they call that? The extended Extended adolescence. That's what millennials and Gen Z, that's what we're doing, right? You're a man, grow up. You got, responsibility, you gotta take it. I didn't expect the answers to get increasingly worse.
For 15 seconds, are you tongue kissing your cousin for 25K?
Yes.
Tag, you tongue kissing your cousin for 15 seconds for 25K?
I'll do it for free. My cousins are hot.
Of course.
Look at this creep. I already know he doing it. I mean, I ain't even asking him.
You don't know.
Okay, you doing it?
You have to ask me the question.
You tongue kissing your cousin for 15 seconds for 25K.
I do it for negative $20. I give her $20.
You gotta come out of you.
I pay her.
For 15 seconds, are you tongue kissing your cousin for 25K?
25K to kiss my ex.
I always say, if you're young, you don't know what you want to do with your life, joining the military is not the worst idea. You gain a lot of experience. That being said, you get down some weirdness. Like this is what you're doing. As you're washing the floor for the 15th time, you guys start making up the weirdest things. That's the Army though, right? That's the Army. What do you expect? When someone thinks they can hurt me, but I experienced this. Oh, why'd you have to bring this up, man? Ah, man. She knows, yep. She knew right there. She knew right then and there it was over. As a television show consumer, that is the worst, most heartbreaking, most maddening, most awful experience I've ever had. It was awful. Yeah, I have. You can't hurt me. There's not a show in the world that could ever do that to its audience ever again. I mean, this hardened us. This made us cynical. We're all jaded now watching our shows. Like, oh, what's going to happen now? They're going to kill off the best characters? Oh, well, been there, done that. I like pickles, but this is too far. Okay. That's disgusting. And I hope if those are pickles, I hope they're dill pickles. Because if it's sweet, that's even more disgusting. Someone get this to Dave. This is probably right up his wheelhouse. You'd love that. 99% of men could sit in this exact spot, in this exact chair all day and consider it a great day. What is this, the 10th time we've had this meme? We have to keep sharing this. This is all we need. Again, AM, FM radio, so I can listen to my new favorite team, the Dodgers. Going to win the World Series this year. Get a fishing pole, you're good to go. That's all you need. Just hang out all day long. Maybe a cooler full of sodies. Maybe some water. Maybe some beef jerky. Yeah, that's all you need. Nobody. Me while eating. Well, there's your mistake. You never... if you have kids, just throw away your white shirts. How about that? Just throw away your white shirts. When you realize you started a political conversation with someone who has no idea how the world works. It's the worst, dude. Oh, that is the worst. You got to put a couple things in your pocket. A couple of tools in your pocket for when that happens. I think the best thing to do is just keep fueling them. Just let them keep talking, and then until they really slip up, and then you dunk on them with some facts, some confirmable, verifiable facts. That's fun. It's always fun. You're risking a relationship, but at the same time, they have to feel that embarrassment, okay? If they're spewing this nonsense, someone has to put them in check. Not all the time. Sometimes it's good to ignore. Family get-togethers, all that crap. Right? Just let it go. But sometimes you got to say something. If not for your own entertainment and joy.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of in that. No.
That's going to be a soundbite. They're going to put that to mariachi music.
No. I might have to use an Elon Musk flamethrower to light the next.
Dude, we got a lot of good blue-collar pranks here today. I love this. Speaking about risking relationships, when you do the porta potty pranks on the job, you're risking some relationships. No way this guy killed bin Laden. He did. You can accept it or not accept it. That's who killed bin Laden. That's a really bad joke, by the way. Can we just get over this one? Can we stop doing the Navy SEALs joke? Ha 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 ha. What getting up off the floor after playing with my kids looks like.
Wow.
Yep.
What a hole.
Yep. I feel that one, Marv. I feel that one. Just, dude, everything's getting, like, recovering from working out. I work out all the time. But yeah, it takes longer to recover. Things just hurt randomly. Like, you pull a muscle, it's like, how the hell did I pull that muscle? It's happened. Guys will do anything other than buy new clothes. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That is phenomenal. It's a bolt head. It's a bolt head. It's a bolt head. Why not? They fit right. It's hard to find jeans, khakis, pants that fit right. Right? You find a pair, you make it work. Monkeys help me make coffee.
To make my coffee, I have to stand here like this and cover it so they don't stick their hands in it.
There's actually monkeys.
I'm also pretty sure one of the monkeys is in this cabinet. And then I have to go like this.
Okay.
And then walk to my cup like this. So then I have to open the cup.
Oh,
And then do
they
a
like
little
the coffee,
transfer thing. But then I have to open my milk and keep my hand covering my coffee, and then I pour my milk in.
Obviously, she learned this all the hard way, so there's at some point
too fast and
big mess.
We'll stick their hand in that good. Then I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. They make cold foam in a can now, and they know what this is because I think they can smell sweets. I'm not even kidding. So we have to leave a little hole open and just squeeze some caramel in.
Holy, that ain't coffee. Just FYI. You do whatever you want. That ain't coffee.
Stick it in there. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Okay. What are you doing?
Does anyone here have a pet monkey? It is fascinating. I remember as a kid, I always thought it'd be cool to have a pet monkey, but I don't know. I don't know. Cats get into stuff. I feel like this would just be like that times 10, you know? It's called deviled eggs because the voices whisper and make you eat 25 of them. Here's a question. Does 1/2 count as a half? Or does 1/2... are there 2 deviled eggs in this picture, or is that 1? That's what I want to know. Because I've probably had, at most, 10 deviled eggs. If we're counting that as 2. Now that I think about it, I mean, 5 boiled eggs, that's a lot, actually. For like a snack. Start keeping track of your records, okay? Start keeping track of your deviled egg records. I want to know, especially when we get towards the holidays. Easter's coming up. I want to know the record. How many can you take down?
Idiots.